Major happenings today in two of Donald Trump's criminal cases.
Fox 5's Sharon Crowley is in the newsroom to break down his Mar-a-Lago classified documents case and the Georgia election interference case. The stakes are pretty high here, Sharon.
Yeah, that's right. Developments in both of those cases today. Former President Donald Trump and his legal team are trying to get the trial involving his alleged mishandling of classified documents moved to start in August instead of in May. Prosecutors want something different. They want the trial to begin in July, just before the Republican National Convention, when it looks like Trump will get his party's nomination. Now, Trump supporters surrounding the courthouse in Florida as he arrived for the hearing there. In 2022, the FBI seized boxes of sensitive documents from Trump's home in Florida. He was charged and for now is scheduled to stand trial in May. However, the judge has postponed that trial a couple of times already, and the trial date has taken on added significance because of the uncertainties surrounding the federal case in Washington, D.C. that charges Trump with scheming to overturn the 2020 election. The Supreme Court plans to take that up, whether or not to move that case forward after Trump's team appealed the lower court ruling. Trump has been arguing that he's immune from prosecution for anything he did while in office. Now, moving to Georgia, in addition to the federal case, Trump also faces state charges in Georgia for election interference. A judge there hearing closing arguments on whether to remove the lead prosecutor, Fulton County DA Fani Willis, as you see there, which would throw that whole case into question. Willis has admitted to having a romantic relationship with the lead prosecutor she hired for the case. Trump's team argues that she lied on official court documents about when the affair started, and that is disqualifying. The closing arguments for this pretrial hearing underway in Fulton County. Trump is just one of 19 defendants originally charged in this case, so there are multiple defense lawyers. First, you're going to hear from one of those defense lawyers, and right after that, from the prosecutor.
Prosecutors don't act like this. Lawyers don't act like this. These people, Your Honor, is a systematic misconduct, and they need to go.
The legal requirements that are required in order for the district attorney to be disqualified have not been satisfied.
Well, it will be up to the judge in Fulton County, Georgia, to weigh what he has heard today and determine if Fulton County DA Fani Willis should be disqualified. We'll keep you updated. We'll have another update coming up at 6.
All right, sounds good, Sharon. Thank you.